Hey guys, welcome back in to another podcast. Let's talk about school and what I disagree about it. Shall we? I think we should. So let's begin. What a place, can take up 8 hours of your day and then still find a way to give you more work to do. You know how they say school prepares you for the real world? Yeah, if the real world is a mix of trust, confusion, and an unhealthy obsession with coffee. Today we're going to talk about some things that just don't make sense about school. Because trust me, we have all been there. So why does school start so early? Like, we were talking about 7 a.m. Who decided that was a good idea? Well, not me, obviously. I don't know about you guys, but my brain doesn't start functioning until like 10 a.m. So asking me to be in full student mode at 7 a.m. is basically the equivalent of asking me to run a marathon on an empty stomach with no sleep. And here's the kicker. It's not just the time, it's a pace of it all. You get there and the first thing you hear is the bell ringing. You have barely managed to put your backpack down and boom! You're always expected to know everything. Like, it is a race against time. You know those people who seem to thrive in the mornings, like they're fully functioning and ready to take on the day with a smile? Yeah, they're secretly robots. There's no way you can be this alert at 7 a.m. unless you're powered by some mysterious energy drink that doesn't exist on the planet. You've got that one person in class that's just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and they make you feel like you've already lost the game of life. What do you know that I don't know? Teach me your ways, please. Homework? Oh, can we talk about how homework is basically a test of your endurance rather than your actual knowledge? We're already in school for 8 hours, but then the homework comes, and it's never just a little bit. No, it's always enough to make you feel like you're preparing for a final exam. That's somehow already been scheduled. Even though you just had a quiz last period. Let me break it down for you. You've got 6 classes. Each one assigns about 30 minutes of homework. So that's 3 hours just like that. Your teacher won't let you off either. But you can't just ignore it either. Because somehow it's in the great system of things. Every teacher thinks that their class is the only one that matters. You know how it goes. You start working on one subject. And then like clockwork, you remember that other subject that you totally forget about. Now you are juggling 7 different assignments. And you still haven't even figured out how to manage your time yet. Oh, and then there's that sweet moment when you realize you've spent more time trying to not do your homework than actually getting it done. Useless things we learn is a joke, man. We have all been taught stuff that we never use again. Like, let's be honest. When was the last time you had to remember the date of every single king in the Middle Ages? Never. We spend so much time learning about everything. Geometry, ancient civilizations, random science facts that barely apply to our daily lives. Yet, the moment you graduate, nobody's asking you about the Pythagorean theorem. There we go. Instead, people are asking you things like, hey, do you know how to get insurance? Or can you do your taxes without crying like a little baby? Like, sometimes I feel like people need a pacifier just to do their taxes. And here's the kicker. You don't even remember half of the things that you learned. Remember when you had to memorize all these math forms? No. But you know what I do remember? It's how to make a sandwich without getting mayo on my shirt. Or how to make sure I'm not getting scammed at a self-checkout machine. That's a real life knowledge we need, folks. And come on, what is school lunch? Like what it serve us? Honestly, I've had better meals from a vending machine at an airport. Why is a pizza always glistening like it's a constant in a beauty pageant? It's not supposed to shine like that. It's pizza, not as disco ball. Disco ball is for dancing. And then, of course, you've got the whole mystery meat situation. Look, I'm not a food expert, but when the meat on my tray looks like it came out from a industrial freezer, and they got reheated with a side of regret, I think we need to have a conversation. Can I speak? Can I? And let's talk about the milk. Why is the milk always warm? Milk should not be warm. No, that's not normal. You know what it tastes like? A bad decision. A very bad decision. And let's not forget about lunchtime itself. They give us 20 minutes to eat. That's it. That's barely enough time to get through the line, let alone eat anything. So now I'm sitting here trying to eat a big sandwich. And I have like 5 minutes left. And the sandwich itself is soggy from all the mayo and all this other stuff that they put on it. At that point, I'm like, it's too late. I don't care. I'm gonna eat it. Then come on, these stupid straight up rules, like the hat rule. What exactly am I hiding under there that is so flippin' dangerous? Are you afraid I have a Batman mask underneath it? Or Batman? Or a Superman? Sorry, not Superman. Spider-Man mask and I'm just going to fly right out of the classroom? Like, what if I just don't want my hair to look like it's been in a tornado all morning? Is that so bad to ask? And then the hall pass situation. You can't just go to the bathroom without a pass. Why? Am I planning to steal all the paper towels and hide in the janitor's closet? What do you think I'm doing in there? What a black market operation? I just need to pee, man. That's all. When I need to pee, I need to pee, man. Sometimes you have to relieve yourself. And by the way, at my school that I go to, we get 6 passes a week. And there's 8 class periods except 1 lunch. So, I mean, 6 passes of 5 days. Do they really expect you to try to use the bathroom during passing period? No, unless you want to be tardy, which if you get 3 tardies in a week, you get a after-school detention, which is 1 hour. No, I'm not tardy ever, so I never have to worry about it. But come on, people are tardy all the time in my school because they have to use the bathroom and they don't have any passes left. But then when they try to go during class and someone doesn't have a pass left, like, oh, is it an emergency? you kind of have to say no. You know? Anywho, let's talk about the group project nightmare. And I hate group projects. My anxiety starts building up. I know what's going to happen. There's always going to be that one person who does nothing. But then there's me trying to do everything for everyone. But then there's also this one guy in a group that just comes on the day that we have to present. And he really thinks that he deserves to be in a group and get full credit when he did absolutely freaking nothing. Absolutely nothing. But hey, at the end of the day, school isn't about getting the perfect education. It's about surviving. Surviving the early mornings, surviving the homework load, surviving the weird cafeteria food, surviving a whole bunch of wars that makes zero sense. So if you've made it through school, congrats, you survived. And if you're still in the trenches like I am, hang in there, my friend. It will all be over soon, hopefully. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you like this, don't forget to hit the follow button, share it with a friend who needs a laugh, and I will catch you on the next episode. And the next episode will be about referees. Thank you. Peace out, everyone.